Welcome. We are streaming at nearly 11 o'clock at night, and we're going to start something new, which is going to be our main thing now. This or fighting in Minecraft will be what we will be doing from now on. So get used to it. We're going to be doing a hardcore survival. I was trying to find out what I actually wanted to do, and it's taken me a little while. It's like, oh, what do I want to do for stream wise? Do I want to do this? Do I want to stream Platinum Adventures? Do I want to stream this or this or this or that? Do I want to stream Pokemon? And then I was just like, eh. And I literally saw, I will tell you exactly, I watched a video, like not even 10 minutes of it, well 15 minutes of Jamal FC, MC, who literally played with Hermitcraft, and instantly made me think, you know what, I like hardcore Minecraft, so let's give it another go. I've done one before and it didn't end up good. Hello Damo. And I died. I think I died in like, ironically I've got my laptop set up here because I'm uploading a video. Multitasking, people. Multitasking. Ironically, I uploaded the same video that went up today, so I had to delete the old video and then re-upload for the new video. And then I realised I didn't have, so me and the wife, we watched Wallace and Gromit, a Were Rabbit thing. So I then didn't have time to actually film for the actual episode, so yeah, could have been worse. So I'm like somewhat multitasking while also streaming this, which is fun. You know, life of a YouTuber, always got to be doing something. But yeah, I chose to do this because I just enjoy the challenge of hardcore. I've never got to the ability where other hardcore Minecrafters have, and I would just love to be in that position to be like, oh, welcome to my 50 billion like stream, like why not? So yeah, it's going to be a mix of me playing like on servers, and then mix of me actually playing on hardcore Minecraft. So we called it CraftWithCorban because that's who I am. Okay, that's perfect. Sorry, I'm just had to upload my thumbnail to Canva so I can edit that later on my phone. Ready for tomorrow's video? Perfect. Okay, let's get started. Let's create it. Let's create the world. There's no point mucking around. Damn, Damo, that's long. I don't actually know how long mine has lasted. Let me have a look at playlists. Oh, there's so many goddamn playlists. Just show all 50. Okay, so my hardcore lasted 17 videos. Okay. So technically, that is literally from don't know if that was shit. From the 20th of December 2024 all the way to the 15th of June 2025. So if you technically call that, what's that? I don't know, like stupidly long. But you gotta think some of those episodes are spread out in between due to the fact of actually creating the episodes. Take a little bit longer than people think. Because at that time I was trying to create, which is annoying, I was trying to create a mega city, But then I had an issue where basically I was silly and landed near cobwebs. And I got literally whacked into a cobweb by a zombie, who then chose it was okay to then hit me again, stopping me from doing anything really. And then a creeper went ha ha ha, and I promise you, I think in the video it's literally me getting beaten up by like five zombies, and it's just super sad to watch because I'm just like, I can't do anything. And I got pretty far with the game. I'd like pretty much set myself up with everything I need, so it was never really a major issue. Perfect. The reason why I just made a wooden sword is just so I can get these over and done with. Good thing is, I can just chill in this mode and pause the game for however long I want, which is ridiculous. I think in a hardcore mode, you shouldn't be able to do the pause. Like, I don't mean like it's a chosen thing. I think it should be like in-game. Where imagine like, oh, I forgot to pause. Da, 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 da. I need to realise that you're already dead. Okay. Oh, that's horrible. It's annoying when you die and you're building something. Especially if you've got like hundreds of builds already. This place isn't half bad. There was more sheep, but I don't know where they've gone. Nice mushrooms. Mountains look cool. We pretty much want to get near and close to a lot of resources as best as we can. Jeez, there's already bone and coal. Nice. Okay, we know what that is. I want to get ourselves, quick off the bat, some armor. Cool. We head up here because there's coal and iron. A lot of gravel. Didn't know this was a thing. And some lovely sheep. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's 2. Okay. Quickly make ourselves a... Perfect. I do feel like when you play this, you are speedrunning. Because you're trying to make sure that everything is all good then. Okay, we've got some coal. Perfect. Not sure how long we're going to stream for, but yeah, of course, I'll be streaming until about 1. Oh, guys. Super cool. I might do a mega long stream tomorrow, if my wife is okay with it. Because after I finish training my client and I get home, I don't have to stress about getting up early the next day. So I could do like a proper mega stream. Well, I think that would be sick. Like 4 or 5 hour stream, like, you know what I mean? Oh, it's gonna be sick. I'll check with the wife. Got to keep the wife happy, boys. When you get married, 2 things in life that you must always keep happy: your wife and your wife. And also make sure you always wear your wedding ring, even if it's in videos or stream. My wife likes watching my videos, and she will 100% notice if I'm not wearing my ring in them. Or if I'm like, someone's recording me for a thing for work and she sees that my wedding ring isn't on, she's like, where was your wedding ring? I'm like, oh babe, I had to take it off because like chemicals or something, and then they wanted a photo. She's a very understanding lady. Now normally she watches all my live streams, but she's gone to bed. So we have like a fun routine, which is not fun for her, which is she will sleep on the sofa, and then at 1 I'll go wake her up, and then then she'll go to bed, because she knows that if she goes into bed, our daughter will wake up and then start screaming the house down, and then it's like that battle of putting her back to sleep, even though you're going to wake her up in like a couple of hours. But our daughter's not feeling that well lately. She's a bit sick at the moment, so just dealing with the ramifications of me being sick, most likely causing her to be a bit sick, causing my wife to be sick, and then everyone getting sick. Ugh. It's the worst. I do love Minecraft. Minecraft is a beautiful game. I saw something that I would love to be part of, but I don't know if I will ever get noticed enough on YouTube, let alone content-wise. And that is this person, part of a group called the Turtle Group. That'd be cool. I don't know like more about him. I literally just saw Jamal MC talk about him, and they're like a collective group of people who work towards making sure that Minecraft isn't like guarded. Oh god, they're gonna come after me. What? Okay, just saying. Bit goofy. Okay, we want to find a place to live. The issue is we do not have a third piece of wall. So this is the difficulty. When you don't have a third piece of wall, you need to find one quick. And a house. Preferably, I love to spend the first night in a village, so that I have an abundance of food. I then fundamentally are safe. And now look, we're in a position where I know there's going to be loads of items over there, so we are in a position of where we must now make me some raw pork chops, just so I get a little bit more back in the step. Then I can hopefully get some sheep again, wherever they may be, and start cooking some food. Really trying to be careful not to hurt myself as well. I feel like more observant of the game itself. Okay, piggy there, got some coal here. So there nearly, I will emphasize this, nearly was a very serious decision by me, which was, it was not a serious decision, it was literally the decision of whether I should go to Germany. Because my favourite arm wrestler is in Germany right now, with my favourite strongman / arm wrestler. So I was like, oh, am I going to have to... I literally sat next to my wife, just like, thinking about the decision. Okie dokie, we have to find a sheep quick. Or somewhere to stay. God forbid we have to stay in there. Brian Shaw. Yeah, Brian Shaw was with my favourite arm wrestler, Devon. Oh, okay. Damn, okay. I know what to do. Go live in here for tonight. And then what we do, let's do this. Column table in there. I nearly put all my stone down then. I can't remember if I ever said, but I'm an ex-strongman. So I've competed like three or 4 times before I got like injured and couldn't do it anymore. So that was sad. It was very sad. Oh, that's cool. That I would say that's pretty cool. I think meeting Triple H is one of those cool things that you could definitely like. Yeah, Triple H. A guy that I used to know that I used to work with loads of people with disabilities and stuff. And this guy loved Raw, loved wrestling, loved the whole thing. He's like, oh, Corbin, guess what I'm doing this weekend? I'm like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to see WrestleMania. And he would literally go travelling, and he would like skip our sessions periodically, just so he could go see some wrestling, which I thought was wholesome. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm fiddling with my laptop again. So we just gotta wait until it says that it's a day. And I've already seen where we can get those cows, so I'm basically going to use the iron in here to make an iron sword. Now, it probably would be more efficient if I made a iron pick. That is the question. Is it more efficient to have a stone sword, iron pick? Yeah, just from that one thought process in my head. Because then I can just use this to get more irons. I guess. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, he definitely cares about his fans, which is always wholesome. Because a lot of people are just very egotistical, don't really care. But it's nice when someone, in fact, individually accepts who you are and actually cares. Like me, I care. I care about everyone that watches my videos. That's cool, that's cool. What I might do is go to my... Oh no, it's just reload me. I might just put you guys on here. Let me take my thingy out. Just mute it. View my channel. I'll do some like stuff here, like updating on my actual channel, because it has all like my old stuff on it, my brickworkers, Minecraft, like all that rubbish, and then my banner thing and my thing. So I've got to get around to doing that. And watch. I have the live stream on my laptop now, so I can then, because I can watch stuff and I also can comment. Oh, cool. I'm learning something new here. This is really cool. So I can sit as a members only. I can start a poll. And I can start a Q&A. Interesting. Might have to do one of these one too. I also can put you in a timeout. I can... interesting. Ah. So girls, no, I don't want super chats. So I'm learning how to do YouTube streaming. Hopefully we can leave yet. Come on. You know what's annoying? If I was just a little bit quicker and I didn't go after those coal, we could have literally got the sheep and we could have been asleep. Or if I got the one that disappeared quicker, then I could have, in fact, got it. So I'm gonna... Turns out they can't fly. This is one of my minifigures. Ah. Harry Potter. Incredibles. Mr. Cow. I have so much Lego. My wife has set me a task because I have like different variation of Lego. Non like British Lego. Like, you know what I mean, like non-thingy Lego, so. The mascot. Mr. Cow. Let me check on the riff-raff. Good thing about being in here is if I do have to quickly go shove a dummy in my mouth, I can. Yeah, she's wiggling. I'll be back in a second. I do apologise, but this is the reality of being a dad. Because if not, there's the end of the stream and we have a screaming baby. We don't want that. We want a nice, sleepy girl. I am very good, Anna Lee. I'm just going to say Anna. I am good, Anna. We're literally chilling, waiting for the world to suddenly allow me to escape. Okay. This is hardcore on Minecraft, and I regret that decision automatically. Jeez Louise. Let's not go outside today. I'm going to live in here. How are you? Are you good? Welcome to the stream. This is our mascot. We have a fluffy cow. Yes, I do play hardcore, which is what we're doing today. I used to play it a lot more than I do now. Oh, I'm glad that you are pretty good. But we thought, heck it, let's play it more. I'm just hoping that creeper isn't gonna really hurt me. Okay, there's a zombie there still. Oh, oh, oh Lord. Oh, oh God. Oh God. Oh Lord Jesus. Ah! Sugar, sugar. I'll read chat in a minute. So we normally, I'm just a pure Minecraft streamer, slash Minecraft tutorial guy. I just make Minecraft tutorials on add-ons and stuff like that. It's literally what I do. And then I play like Pokemon on Pokemon Bedrock, Minecraft server, and then on PokeFind. I also we've been recently going through different like things to play during stream. One of those was Minecraft on the Lifeboat server, so we've been playing that a bit. That was okay, it's not been too bad. And then I switched over to playing, I think it's One in the Chamber, because I was getting bored of like hackers on Hunger Games, so it became so boring, so apparent that there was hackers that it was just pointless to play. Cool, I got 4, perfect. Yeah, the goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're at 982 last time I checked. Because ultimately I want to do this as a full job. So I'm playing on a console at the moment. This is on my PS4. And I pretty much make all my content on my PlayStation. About 15% is on PC. So I do some like PC tutorials and like Create Mod. Which actually, Create Mod is what blew my channel up. And then a couple other stuff that I did for Minecraft. So I don't actually do any have any of that during my streams, because it's just me. Normally it's just an hour, and I haven't dived into that yet properly. So most of the time I just chill with the idea of doing stuff like that. Plus I'm pretty good at like Canva, so I do it all myself. Or I get my wife to do it. She's pretty good at that stuff. Right now, I am looking for a village. I want to find myself a little village. Oh. Oh, we have decent enough meat. So if we find a village, I'll be happy. No, I'm okay, thank you anyway. I don't use Discord. Ah. So, we need to get Superman some armor as well. Get Superman some armor. Stuff like that. You never know, in the future, it's very highly possible that I will. But at the moment, I'm just chilling with this. Just trying to enjoy the most of it. I'm no big streamer. I'm no case or anything. I do in the future want to start streaming on my Twitch account, but it'd be like me just playing video games that I want to play, because I just don't have the time to play video games unless it's to do with something like recording. That'd be cool. Yeah, because I have a Twitch account and it'd be cool to like stream, play games on there. stream. But it'd be one of those things just like, oh, I have time, so... Because I have, like, a small collection of games that I have not played. Like Death Stranding, I have Adventure Time. I have so many different games I think would be fun to watch. Oh, I did a baby chicken. There's a baby chick. I did a baby. Oh, I did do a baby. Look how adorable that baby is. Bye-bye. I shouldn't have done that. That was horrible. That was so horrible. I do apologise for every chicken out there. I just smacked a little baby chick in the head. And it did not survive. The world in here is just barren. Let's not go in there. Especially as I don't have any armour. Possibly worth getting. There's loads of caves. Oh, I like a bit of caves. You know what I am looking forward to is the sulfur update. Only because those blocks look really, really cool. And it is definitely something cooler than what we have at the moment. Just the thing that disappoints me, and it has disappointed me for a long, long time, is that we still don't have a end update. Like, it would be really cool, or if they included a update where we go somewhere with the Guardian. Is it the Guardian? I can't remember. You know what I mean. The big guy with the horns and stuff. It would be really, really cool to actually go somewhere with his little, like, dimension thing. And that be, like, the next step. And that include itself, like, a massive, like, oh, if you fight this, and, like, it has loads of bosses inside it, and turns out the thing that you have to face is just, like, the baseline person. Yes, ancient cities. That needs updating. But I was thinking, like, if you go to the boss with the hornsy things, with the skulks, if in fact you have to beat him to get access to it, but the reality is he's like the Guardian who is not trying to prevent you from going there to beat people up. He's actually trying to protect you, because the moment you go in there is like 10 times worse than any like boss you've ever faced, and it is truly like, oh my god, this is the next step of Minecraft. Like, if you go in here, you are truly fighting for your life, and the only reason you go in there is to actually get like the god tier items. And now if you go in there and beat them, then you are like proper tier, like a mob with like 500 health. Yeah, like the Warden's pretty hard by himself, but like, you imagine this. Okay, so you beat the Warden. So this is how it normally goes down for some people. Like, you beat the Ender Dragon, you then beat the Wither, and then you go for the third boss, if you don't count the Guardians. If you do count the Guardians, then you go after them after. But then what you could have is like the Guardian just be like a nice like stepping stone for like the Warden, sorry, be like the nice stepping stone for like future ramifications. So you go in and then you're like, oh, this is going to be easy, I'm going to have a great time here, and then you die, you get attacked by a mob who's just like a baseline mob, like a skeleton, who's just like super uber powerful, and you're like, oh my god. Like basically if hardcore was turned to 100 and like everything in hardcore was trying to absolutely destroy you every time that you made any move. Speaking of, I've got to make a bed. I don't know what my hands are doing. Perfect. I don't know what literally that's doing. Cool, we're sleeping. Sleeping the night away. Onwards and upwards. We will have to find a house soon. Run! Get absolutely trapped by a block. Yeah, where the heck is all these villagers? Keep on running, run away from the creeper. There really should be like a creeper boss or something. Oh my god. I've literally found a world that has just got absolutely massive hole. Yeah, I got food in my pockets. I just can't be bothered to cook it. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this on here. So let's climb a tree. It is safer to eat up a tree than anywhere else. So we cook our raw beef. Maybe I'll live in a tree house. I don't know. Okay, we got some good old steak. Superman is happy. You know, my actual Superman guy is actually bigger than Steve. Due to legs length. I do have realised that we are going to have to take some animals down as well. I'm thinking we head in that direction over there. And the next flat area we get to is start building a house. Somewhere where we can live. Because I also need to get some armour. I really hope it is my laptop. Jesus. My laptop was really, really dark and it just made it look absolutely garbage. Yeah, that would be cool because it's in this area, so it would be ultimately awesome to stumble upon one of them. Now in the future I'll probably use like chunk base to find out where exactly I am. But that will be another day. Because it means like looking away from stream. Plus I want to get a house quick because I don't want to end up living like a little hermit. Right now I'm a little hermit. I'm more of a hermit than the people that play my Hermitcraft. I'm literally a hermit. are moving from one location to another location in search of food and life. All they do is make fans and stuff. They did an awesome live stream, like charity event, which is really cool. I like when people do charitable stuff. I think that's what more YouTubers should be doing. It's more charitable events. Because, okay, creeper. Bear in mind, like, some people can't afford to donate to charities, but if you actually watch a YouTuber who's doing a charitable event, you're adding to that individual's viewership, which then improves the likelihood that they get more sponsors, which means they will get more money for future live streams. Plus, also, you are literally a viewer. When AdSense comes in for that video, whether that's a live stream or a donation or like whatever it could be, or a video, means then that individual make more money off it, and that video itself can then be vastly more donated towards. All I see are trees. No, I would love to do, like, in the future when I have more viewers, like live stream charity events. Because I'll do it for those, like, charities that have, like, sick kids and stuff. Because that really annoys me. Like, okay, so what I mean is, it doesn't annoy me that the kids are sick. It annoys me that in a world that we live in, that's not our main priority. Like, I think I could live without an iPhone, without a computer, without all of this crappy technology, without the latest iPhone. Like, who cares about the latest iPhone? Like, imagine if Apple, literally Apple, goes, okay, so what we're doing, guys, we're stopping the iPhone. We're not bringing out any more phones. We know it's profitable if we keep doing it. We're not going to do it, because instead we're going to put all our time and resource that we do to make this iPhone into coming up with some cures for some sick kids. And we're also then going to put all our money into helping these kids who maybe are born with one less limb or stuff like that, and we're going to come up with the best artificial limbs as possible to make it to them feel like they can live their lives. And then, you know what we're going to do? We're then going to try and cure all these illnesses together to protect these little kids. Like, as a dad, it's heartbreaking, because I'm getting pretty emotional about this. I do apologise, guys. This stream is supposed to be fun, and I actually might cry. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a single tear there. Jeez. Like, I don't really open up more personally stuff that much, but me and my wife's daughter, when she was born, she was in the baby unit. She was in there for about 15 days because our daughter's lung had collapsed. And as a parent, we had to make a horrible decision, which was not a decision that we were even allowed to make, and that was, we had to leave her there because there was no way they could have us at the hospital. So after my wife had, like, got all the clear to go, it broke us, because we then had to stay at our own house away from our daughter while she was in the special babies unit fighting for her little life, just because of a collapsed lung. And it makes you realise that, like, these children are so fragile. They're fragile, amazing things in the world that we live. And I think as humans, our job is to protect them as best as we can, whether that's through charitable causes, whether that's trying to be like an exceptional human being on improving their way of living. It's our job. Yeah, I do agree. I do agree with you. Like, the funding for certain places is ridiculous. Like, where I used to work, which had disabled kids, and it's disabled adults, and it was basically this whole sporting project where all these kids would come, and it'll get them active and all that. And I can't remember what the people are called, not the company, but the people behind the charitable stuff. And whoever you are, you're a twat, because they cut the funding, which meant not only affected our collective, it affected like 70% of the sport run projects, because their funding had completely been cut. So it meant people like myself were then down to like no hours. I was working like 2 hours a week, which was not viable for me. It was the only thing they could offer me, sadly. So you got stuff like that where it's like people cut funding because they're forced. And then you have other things like, I love what McDonald's does, where you can like stay in a special McDonald's house, like your parents, so your parents aren't too far away from the kids. Like, I think that's beautiful, because like my daughter tried to come like super early, so we had to travel the way up to, well, down for us to Southampton, which is a long journey. It's like 3-hour journey, and we weren't sure if like we were going to be able to, like, if I had to stay, because we weren't sure if our daughter was going to come. So it's like, it was super beneficial that they had the McDonald's thing, but we didn't realise the McDonald's thing was a predominant thing until after the fact. And there was me laying on the hospital bed, and then her mum had basically, her and her mum had like, so her mum and her brother had basically had to stay in a hotel for the day, the night. But funding is something that ultimately I think a lot of us should be doing. Like, I love helping people. If I could help more people, I would. That's why I hope my videos help people. That's why I like doing the tutorials. It's also why I like filming a lot of content, because I enjoy the videos, and I hope on days that people struggle, or like if kids watch my content, they find some joy out of it. If it's like something just minimal, and it's just like, oh, can I watch Minecraft with, you know, Corban's live, and like, can I watch it? And it brings like someone joy. I think that's beautiful. Yeah, my daughter's doing fantastic. She's kicking ass, like proper kicking ass. I think 6 kilos now, something ridiculous. She was born 6 weeks early, so that's a win for us, ultimately. I might live here. This is nice. This is very nice. I'm gonna live here. I like the mountains. I like the valley. I like the creeper over there that's just looking at me. No, my daughter's pretty tall as well, which is funny, because, well, it's not funny, because, well, it is actually. My wife is 4'9". If she suddenly comes into the comments and tells me it's something else, I will agree. And I'm 6 foot, so we weren't sure how tall our daughter was going to be. My wife is that due to medical reasons. She hasn't got dwarfism or anything like that. It's a different thing. So she's different height massively, and ironically, if she didn't have the medical condition she had, she still would have been like 5'3". It's just like pretty ironic that even if she was like medically okay, she would have still been small. There's a guy that I see on Instagram which I think is really cool. I think you guys might like him. I don't remember his name, so please don't hold it to me. There's a guy who has terminal brain cancer, and his whole stick is, I'm basically going to save as much money through charitable causes as physically possible. Like, he's going to earn as much money through to give to charity instead of getting like people, everyday people, to use it. So you basically gets money from corporations, and then corporations then donate to his charitable causes instead of like everyday people, because he knows that everyday people can't afford it. But a charitable, but like, oh my god, creeper. But a normal like big charity can, not a commercial business can. Nice. Yeah, we weren't sure how tall I was gonna be, because my brother's like 5'10", my sister's 5'7", my mum's 5'7" as well. My granddad, well, he's old age, so he's like 5'5", I think it is. I haven't measured him ever. Maybe maybe next time my grandparents come round, I'm like, Granddad, got a brilliant idea. So my chat want us to know how tall you are, so we're gonna measure you, Granddad. But I saw this young like kid. I think he was like maybe a year old, maybe 2 years old, and he was walking with his mum, and I saw his height, and I was like, I'm sure my daughter is already taller than him. So it made me like giggle a little bit. Bear in mind that kid could have been like premature. You never know with these kids. But I do think my daughter could easily be like 5 something. I don't think she's going to be 6 foot, but I think she could be like 5'4", 5'5" at max. I think my world's glitched. I'm sure that's supposed to be underground. So what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm just looking around to see if there's any like viable like iron or items that I think will benefit me in the long run, or areas that I would like to build and live. But to be honest, this area looks pretty good because I have a massive canvas. So what I like to do is when I come into a world, I like to look around and see if there's any cool things like a massive canvas. And this is a ginormous canvas. And playabilities. So playabilities is what I mean. It could mean something else in the actual term of the word. Pliability means it has a lot of flex to it. It isn't like pinned down by like a massive like plot of land. It pretty much, all it has going for it is this giant area with a couple mountains which will make cool builds there and there. Also has this nice water ridge which comes all the way down up there to there. Now this could be awesome because that can be turned into a dam, which will make this look really, really cool. I also then have all of that area as well to play with, and of course those mountains as well. That's pliability. It has a lot of flex and a lot of ability to change the area without any immediate like stress, so it makes it fun. And playability, it, like I said, it is pretty much as fun as it can be. It is massive. You can build anything, you can have fun. I already come up with a couple ideas over there, a couple ideas over this, basically. Yeah, if she what we'll do, Damo, well, I won't ever live stream again until my daughter is fully grown, and then I'll come back on. Like, yeah, she's 5'8". I thought it was diamonds then. I was going to say diamonds already. So we got some iron here, just because I'm picking this up because we already have 6. it would be funny if my daughter, which is like, instead of being like tall, she's just like super small. She's like 4'6". So, okay. So we're gonna basically rip out some of this stuff. I think I'm gonna leave the village here because I don't have any preferable ideas for the village at the moment. And to be honest, it is pretty bare with trees, so it would be worth having these here as little builds. And then I'm going to take some of these trees, and that tree probably over there, going to cut them down and then use those resources for other stuff. Should probably equip my iron. I got a spear. Yes, not allowed to make any content ever. So basically I want to get some, like, not logs, but trees, saplings. I think it would be well cool. Imagine me like 30 streaming, like waking up, oh no, I've got to do my job. Oh, what a sad life I live. All I do is record videos and play video games. Oh no, oh no. Now I always think streaming and YouTube is always going to be a thing. Whether it is in its same format is completely going to be exceptional on the actual, like, how the world is. So YouTube at the moment is probably going to stay the same, but I do think in the future it will change, and it will probably change probably for the worse and then to the better, because the fact of it is going to change ultimately, because how people want content is going to be different. So like streaming right now is better for like a whole block of episodes come out, and then you do like single episodes. So you might end up in a position where some YouTubers are having to do, like, imagine if Hermitcraft, that is true, that is everyone's dream, but imagine like Hermitcraft, but instead you end up getting the whole block season in one go. So like, oh guys, welcome, it's Hermitcraft season 12, but what you don't realise is they've had to film already the whole of the entire season already, and you've just basically can spam watch it all. And then you'll also be in a situation where it's like, most of these YouTubers have to do this in such a chunk that their videos aren't really exceptionally interesting to the fact. Like I see a couple of videos where it's like, you can tell, not with certain YouTubers, but like TV, where people have like, they've released like 3 episodes, and you know that if they had fan feedback from like episode 1, it would be fantastic, but because they didn't, it's like delayed the coolness of the episodic series they've done, so it's made it like, oh, it's not that good, which is sad sometimes. Perfect. And then these will grow, which then give us some wood. We have of course some oak already, so that's beneficial to me. And I think we're going to build somewhere around here. I don't have an image for a house at the moment. I'm undecided on what variation of a house I have. Yes, you do. And it's, people don't think it, some people say it doesn't happen with Minecraft. It so happens with Minecraft. If you aren't, like on Minecraft, if your whole content is like Hunger Games, you've got to win every match. If your thing is Bed Wars, gotta win every match. If your thing is crafting, like hardcore Minecraft, it can't just be like, hi guys, in this hardcore Minecraft we're just gonna be having fun. Today we're just gonna be building and it's all gonna be happy and larry and all that. It can't be. They must one up it. Like if you watch some of these hardcore Minecrafters, they're literally forced to build giant mountains and landscapes and crazy things, because in the world that it is, they always have to push the boundaries, and they can't just like hold back and go, oh, actually I'm not feeling that today, so let's not do it. No, they have to. They spend months and months and months on these certain builds just so that they have a video which looks popular and like grows and develops. And it's the same with like Call of Duty. You've got to be the best. CSGO, got to be the best. Valorant, gotta be the best. Fortnite, if you ain't like winning every match on Fortnite constantly with every other gun, like, people don't care. And then the thing is, you've got to make sure that your content is not only viable, but it's also watchable on many platforms. So for me, I have to make sure that these videos are also playable and watchable on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. So I upload like my YouTube shorts to TikTok. I also upload them to my Instagram, and that is just to basically push my name out to a higher area of subject. So then if people see my streams, they go, oh, I like that person, I might watch them. Like with yeah it's like that basically. Hi guys, trapped every mob, da 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 da. I've built a massive, like, there's a guy, like, I think it's like Cameo or Camo or something, I don't actually know how to pronounce his name, but basically he made a video of I died in my hardcore world, and he literally spent like months, I think it was like a month, building the end screen, you know, like when you die. He literally built that in Minecraft for one video, just so then it blew up. And then you've got other people who are literally forced to make, I can't remember his name, but I saw a video where this guy's like, oh, I've had to make, in today's episode we're going to make the space, we're going to make space. And then the next one he's like, oh, I'm going to have to make a black hole. And it's like, oh my god, seriously? Are we forced to that point where we have to go to extremes or something just to keep the content interesting? Yes, sir, that is the guy. That is the guy. Yeah, he literally just had to make the end skin. It's like, dude, okay, cool. A very interesting video. Liked it, but I just feel bad for them. Like, when did it be the days of like Crazy Craft and where you can do an episode of a video and it do really well, and it not be one of those things where it's like, welcome to my channel, this is day 100, like those 100 videos. Bear in mind I did one myself, I'm fully up to that, my badness, but I did a day 1 to 100 video, but it was literally me combined all my videos for that thing, so it wasn't a proper one. It's basically me just playing Minecraft for 100 days. Okay, so we're going to start building the house now. We've got a little bit more. I'm thinking that we'll live... Oh, I don't know where we'll live. This is frustrating. Frustrating. Okay. I've got an amazing idea, and it will work with a church if I do this correct. Oh, yes. Oh, I've got a proper cool idea in my brain now. I love when I have ideas. Like this is going to be a cool idea. Okay, I'm going to turn that all thing in and make some stairs. Okay, so stuff. Yeah, cool. Start here. Go into there. And then let's just make like the whole of my wood into stairs. Jungle, jungle. My brain can't find stairs. Imagine. Oh, so Jesus. Like YouTube be like, oh, sorry guys, we actually took out stairs. Stairs is no longer part of the game. We do apologise. We just didn't see it as an efficient part of the game. And everyone like, what? What do you mean you took out stairs? Okay. I'm doing this as like a barrier type thing. I'm using like different items like wall and stuff, not as like a main like thing, but a little temporary thing. Yes. Parkour, 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 parkour. Oh, okay. So there's a thing that that YouTube Syndicate used to say, which is he would literally go into something and go housekeeping. Because of my autism and the way my brain works, every time I go to, so because I also clean on the side, so I'm also I do cleaning. So at the gym, I have to knock on the female changing room, and sometimes if there's no one in there, or if it's like super late at night, I go, hello, housekeeping. Just don't know why. Because it makes me laugh, it makes my day better. No one wants to clean. And then this got to come over. I need more bricks. Yeah, perfect. Okay. If you hadn't realised what I'm doing, I'm literally making a spiral staircase around the church, and we're going to live at the top of the church. I'm now probably going to get spammed by my friend. Okay, then I want this to go like this, so then it comes more to the side, so you'll have to come up here. Stairs are there. So it's then, so you come in, up, up, up. And then the stairs would have to come here. Come up. How do I turn it? That's going to be something I'm going to work on. Well, I know how to make it like a singular spiral. I love watching my stream and just seeing my version of me. I'm watching myself right now. Hello, Corban. It just looks terrible. Okay, so then, so we want this to spiral, so we want it to basically... okay, cool. I know what to do. So, let's put this as wood. I mocked up there, sir. Please set up side. So, basically, you come up, up to the top, and then carry on spiral. Oh, falling, I can't get it. Okay, I think this is what it's somewhat what I'm envisioning. But hey ho, this is Minecraft. It does not matter. It will look better in the future when we have more resources. Okay, perfect. Ta-da! So basically I'm gonna have like normal logs clinging to this. And then what I'm also gonna have is this is gonna be like broken. Stuff like it looks a bit more rough around the edges, which I think will be cool. Cool. Just gonna destroy this tree and then I'll have to quickly nip to my daughter. Make sure she's okay. Because I can hear her little voice. I can't hear her voice. Oof. That looks good. That just looks... This looks bad. That definitely needs working on. Oh, okay. No, I've got the idea. Don't worry. Dead stress. So, I'll quickly nip away for a second. I'll be back in a second. Just gotta give her a dummy. I'm back, baby. I can't believe it's 12 o'clock. Feels nice streaming this long. Just want to I got enough pigs, so I'm gonna basically make a axe. I saw that it was doing really well, which is ironically funny, because like the first 40 minutes is just me getting angry. So then people are gonna watch that and go, "Oh, that's a terrible map. I can't be bothered to play that." So, did I just influence people? Possibly. Oh, my stream from last night was really good. Not last night, yesterday was really good. Then okie dokie, let's get our oak loggies to now make it look much tougher than it actually is. Yeah, the one in the chamber one. That was actually doing pretty well stream wise. Because I, like, at a moment I can tell my videos aren't doing the best. Could be many reasons. I think one is just people just not enjoying certain videos at the moment. Tutorials aren't like in everyone's super agenda. Like, oh, I want to make some tutorial or stuff like that. So for the moment that's been a bit low. But like my Pokemon ones are doing good. They're not too bad. The annoying thing is I only recently found out about Pokefun and stuff like that. So the hype of that itself has died, but the videos behind it is pretty cool. I can make some decent videos on that. So it's finding like what's popping as well as what you want to create. Like hardcore Minecraft, that is okay-ish on like what it's doing, like world-wise, but itself is, even hardcore Minecrafters can say that that's like pretty dead at the moment, like view-wise. Yeah, oh, they always do, and it happens around now anyway. But I'm, you know, I'll go on my laptop and just quickly tell you my analytics, because I don't mind. No, I'm not hiding anything. So, analytics. I'll tell you how many views I got for each month, the last couple of months. So, for March, I hit 47.8k views over the month, which is pretty good for a channel like mine. And then the month prior, we hit 37.5. So in 1 month alone, I've pretty much added a 10 extra K onto the overall viewerships of my videos, which is itself is very good. Then of course for April, we've hit 28.3k so far, and we are the 16th, so we're halfway in. So technically, if all goes well, I should see a number of 50k views in this month. And if that is possible, then those videos that have done well will then basically make the rest of my videos look better. Because I'm getting stuff from older videos, so content that I just uploaded maybe 5 years ago are still pretty much helping me viewership wise, so I'm doing pretty good from that. And another point of reference for you guys, so for 2025 I hit 368,411 views. This year alone, which is January, February, March, April, so 4 months, I'm already halfway. I've already hit 100,500. I'm going to just say the number, 151918 views. So basically half the 300k that I hit last year, I've hit in 4 months. So I'm looking at a record of an easy 700k. So I technically, next year, so 2027, I should, ultimately, if all viewerships go up, and views go up as well, and subscribers go up, I'm looking at achieving a 1 million viewer, year. Now, Mr. Beast just has to take a photo of himself and he'll get 1 million views, but I am no Mr. Beast. So, what business-wise / viewership-wise, this tells me that each month we are going up, we are making and getting more views, which is cool. Yeah, we have hit 22% more than we did from the 19th of September to the 31st of December. We're only slightly down subscribers than last year, but we're going off 4 months. They're going from the September to December. We were up 27% more watch time, which is pretty cool. So yeah, doing pretty good. So happy with how everything is transpiring, how everything's going. Yes, ultimately views are doing pretty good. So this is where we're going to live. I'm going to live above everyone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create like a slightly weird thing, I would say. How can I put it into my head? I'm trying to... Or do I think I should. I should do it something like this. I'm going to just get rid of the stairs. Not bad. Like, viewership is, and watch time is, it's all over the place sometimes. Like, the biggest upset I find for when it comes to watch time and stuff like that is the amount of like how many videos do people watch, and it's a mistake and something I have to relearn, because I was very good at it last year and I was good at it in a couple of months, because my issue was I would always make sure that my cards were set, so when you would watch a video you automatically get a notification up on your the video, and oh, if you watch that, you might like these. And then I used to have it all preset, so I need to make sure that I get that all again. That's all sorted then, which will then help me progress more. But watch time, so for full monetization of the YouTube channel, I'm about 800 watch hours away at the moment. Like 7 something. It's not too bad. The goal is to reach that in the next couple of months. Ultimately, of course, you could reach that pretty quickly if your viewership alone is something that a load of people like want to watch. Okay, so our door's going to go there. And then this is going to be the style of our things. They're going to stay normal. I'm gonna live up here. I don't know why, but heck it. Like, does it matter? No, it does not matter. I might have to start taking some of this. No, but I ultimately want to just improve and just get the watch time up more. Oh, sugar. I'm going to put that back there for that guy. Don't want him getting angry at me. Now, my watch time would improve if I do two things. That is, make videos that are extremely engaging, which I try to do. But engagement is based on one big factor, which a lot of people don't realise, and that is emotions. What you find engaging is probably not what I find engaging. And what you don't find engaging is not what I don't find engaging. And it's just trying to knuckle down, find the best variation of content, and just try and get as many people as you can to watch it. Hey, it's still something. There's people out there who, like, I saw a guy and I feel bad for him. I don't know if he cares or not. He probably doesn't. But he literally uploaded a video, 12 years a YouTube streamer. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You must be doing really well for yourself. And the guy had, like, I think it was 400 subs. I was like, seriously? You've been playing Minecraft and streaming on YouTube for that long, and you not? And then then I watched the video and I was like, oh my god, the reason why this guy hasn't, because he didn't want to. This is just fun for him. This is not a thing that he goes out of his way to ultimately do. And he just enjoys filming stuff, and he would just upload periodically. And I was like, oh, okay, that's more fundamentally loving and caring. Like, for me, this is a passion. Really is a passion. But I don't think my autism would allow me to stop. Which itself can be a bit annoying. Okay, and then that can go across. And then that can go down. And then thinking glass. Yeah, I'm thinking wood, glass, wood, glass. Yeah, perfect. Now, ultimately, the best way to get more subscribers and more people watching your streams is being yourself. Really? Being open. No. I find if people enjoy who you are, they're going to enjoy your content because they come to watch you. Yeah. This, I do agree. If you stick with it, you'll probably reach that number. Also, I do think if I stick to this with the progress that I'm getting, I don't see why I won't get high up. It is literally down to like time and effort. All it is time and effort. Controlled elements of time and then controlled elements of effort. And whether you stick that effort in to get this somewhere, then ultimately it's down to you as an individual on whether you have put the time and effort into it. Like, I could stop uploading right now and meh. Like, I'll be honest, there was a time where I could have been monetized. Like, that was 5 years ago, and my channel was doing pretty good at that time. But I didn't monetize because, one, I blamed it on something super simple. I said, oh, well, I can't be monetized because, you know, I can't upload a video, I don't have internet, all this type of stuff. Bear in mind, I was working in a gym, still am. I was working in the gym that had Wi-Fi. I could have just put my laptop there. Could have filmed at home because I was literally playing Minecraft. I could just download it onto my stick and I would have been able to play it, and it would never have been an issue. But I chose to bat against myself, which is a frequent thing, sadly, due to the way my brain works, and chose to just not try. This is a big issue of mine. But now I've given it everything I've got. I was able to get it in half a year up to 3,000 watch hours. So that's pretty proud with the effort there. I do find it funny that I'm living on top of the church. Not living in the church, guys. I'm living on top of the church. Living in the church doesn't matter to me. It's too low class. Gotta live on top of it. Plus, I think it's just a fun thing. I'm not living in here. Hello, welcome to my house. And I just watch everyone. My little house. And of course we can then upgrade the house. But I had a fun idea. What you could do is also make this area like one of those areas where I can't live on the floor. So like all my houses are like this, where it's connected to the floor in some form of way, but it's like I can't like build a house on the floor. So if I live on the floor, or I live near the floor, it's got to be like on like pillars or something. Perfect. Day 7, we have done pretty good so far. Nice. Okay, let's cut down some more trees. Collect those up. But like I said, I'm going to try and speak to my wife about doing a mega stream tomorrow. Which will be a couple of hours. Way more than this is now. I will see you later, mate. Ironically, I was about to end the stream anyway, so... Because I realised what the time is for me as well. I've got like half an hour before I have to feed my little one, so... I best end. I see a thinky... an iron golem fine, so I don't want to get involved. Perfect. So, thank you for coming along, guys, to the stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe. We will be streaming again tomorrow, which will be really, really cool. We should be able to do a super long stream for you guys. So I'm very glad that you'll be able to join. If you do, we also have a special membership, so feel free to join our special memberships. For those, the more people that sign up to those guides, the higher chance that I am to create a member only stream / episodic videos. Those episodic videos will be on Beyond Better on Minecraft, Bedrock, sorry, and of course Minecraft. So, I will see you in the next stream. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for day 7 of Minecraft. Bye bye. Mr. Cow.